Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. I'm doing card of the day reading right now. I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot. I have cleared and shuffled this deck. And oh, right in the trash. Nasty. Oh. I was going to get a card, but I had a couple of them attack me. Oh, two of them on the floor here. We'll look at these later. Ugh! And then put it back on here. Okay. I got two extra cards that fell on the floor. And the one that fell in the trash. Thank God, landed in the dry spot at least. Okay. Okay. Make sure it's not crusty. Three of Swords. This is the, I was going to say this is, I was going to say something about this one being like tied up, but I just heard cat gut, and then I was getting this idea of like a cat's cradle that got tangled up and interrupted. But it's actually, this is going to be a little bit gross for some people, but whatever. The this is like fresh cat gut. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Fresh cat gut playing cat's cradle. Still drippy. Now it's all tangled up. Okay. The best way to capture somebody's heart is not to cut open their chest and yank it out. A direct approach in your past has been confused with a series of overly elaborate plans for no reason. It's like building a whole Rube Goldberg mechanism when all you have to do is throw something into a bucket. You know, you could have just kicked over the last domino, but instead of that, you set up a string of dominoes that had 45,000 dominoes through the whole house, making like a series of pixelated images from various video games in the middle of it. This one in the middle, Excalibur. These two on the sides come from the Two of Swords. Right. Let me go get that card. Hold on a second. There's a specific card that I want. Ah, it's still on the bottom of the deck from the last time I used this. Okay. I need to get the Rider-Waite. Then she was still near the bottom of the deck from when I used it the other day. Two swords on the end from here. Right? It's like she's got her little blindfold tangled up in the swords. They're all bloody because she stabbed herself. But we still don't know what the truth is here. You can't handle the truth! I also just heard sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But clearly they have. Look at this little fucking dripping and everything. Like, Dracula moment there. Vlad the Impaler. This one is just like really enticing me right now because it's look like the edges are designed for your hand to just go right in there. Like, so the sinews of your heart all tied up in knots. It's just like paper cutout figure. Is there a specific name for those? Let me see if I can make one real quick. My paper scissors are over on the other table. I have my old scissors. Let's see if I can do this real fast. Probably not gonna post this by midnight, but well. Come on, you little asshole. In there. Alright, scissors. I'm gonna sharpen these real quick. Sharpener. Scissors are old and very worn out. That sounds better. Alright. So if I hadn't already been cutting like 100 goddamn envelopes out today. Super excited though. I decided to use old magazines as a source for paper for my envelopes, and they look amazing. Amazing. Get yourself an envelope template. There we go. I'm getting from this. It's like this. This is what I'm seeing. This is like what it does to your heart exactly. It cuts it into little. It's normally. Let's see if I can make this make more sense. Although usually when I say stuff, it's sort of disjointed, separate. What the fuck is that card? And I also interrupt myself without finishing my sentences, I've noticed. There's the Ten of Swords again. Come on. Come on. Well, should be in the very last thing. I'm going to keep that one out too. There it is. Alright, here we go. What I see in this card. Someone has taken this card and done this to it. They're so cute. I want to put them somewhere. They're my peeps. Okay. Someone has artfully tattered your heartstrings. You're wondering why you feel so completely shredded. Because you think what's going on should be beautiful. So why does it feel like Twisted Sister, knife in the back? It's a nightmare on Elm Street. I want to see what these other two cards are that fell on the floor. Nine of Wands and the Lovers in reverse. So, if you get rid of these two swords on the side, left over from trying to figure out which thing to choose, you say sayonara to these swords and they turn into these Canadian geese, but they're flying away upside down. I think I'm getting a song. I just want to check the artist. Tapping on the bottom of the table instead of the top. Oh, come on. Get load. Internet is a pain in my ass. Okay. Lyrics. That would have probably worked better. Okay. The Lovers in reverse. With this as a side thought coming from here. Right? The two swords on the ends with the flat handles are now geese. So the song that I'm getting, because the lovers can also be a choice, but we're talking about relationships here, especially with this guy. Alright, Theory of a Dead Man. Make up your mind. This reminds me of when I was in college, because that's when that song came out. For emphasis. Make up your mind, and I'll make up mine. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Those words that you said to me. Communication. Why wasn't I listening? I wish I hadn't met you at all. We'll wake up, we'll make up, and do this for the last time. Let's stick in that sword in again and again. If we break up, we'll wind up losing both of our minds. So that's right here. Make up your mind and I'll make up mine. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Yeah. That's not, obviously not all the lyrics, but I think those are the ones that are relevant. I like that song. I don't love it, but it definitely has that nostalgic feeling to it. Okay. So, we have these geese flying south for the winter here. The winter of your discount tents. And the Nine of Wands. We just had the new moon like 3 days ago, so the moon is sort of like this right now. Now here, this waiting and waiting and waiting is like this old-timey Stairmaster now. You're trying to get to the top of this old pyramid, and you gotta dig all the dirt out of it to reach some kind of point to the whole thing. Now, it's interesting. 369. Extremely interesting if you're into Tesla. So, I want to see what's on the bottom of this deck. Okay, this is what I needed. Seven of Cups inverted. In my music deck, the song I have is Into the Light by Johnny Lang, and it's It's because what? Oh, wait, that's the 6, isn't it? My bad. 6 of Cups inverted. Okay. Let me find the 7, because apparently that's what it was supposed to be. This is a very weird reading. I said the wrong card, so now I need the one that I said. That's the 9. I don't want the 9. Where's my 7 again? Because especially, it's because I haven't used this deck in a long time. I don't remember what the fucking cards look like. Come on. These ones are thick. It's hard to shuffle through them quickly. 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, 8. Okay. This. So 6 of Cups that I misread is the sort of nostalgia card. What did I say? The song is nostalgic. But it's inverted. It's like, I don't want to think about you anymore. Get out of my feelings. Get out of my heart. So the card that I thought I saw was the 7 of Cups in reverse. Now, like I was saying, in my music deck, Into the Light, Johnny Lang, partly because of this card. So here's the moon. Matchy matchy. And the sun here looks like this. But we're not quite there yet. When this card is in the reverse, we see there's a single cup that's now facing the right way. So it's a progression. Get out of my heart. And then this is saying, okay, what do I feel? What is the truth? What is that sword in the middle? It's like it's saying these 2 swords on the outside were turning into geese. They're flying south for the winter. Now each goose is 3 cups, and they're going down. And this 1 cup that's left is equivalent to this sword. Why are we going from swords to cups? Because it's in the heart space. This is where we started out. We need, in order to repair this heartache, you have to go into the feelings. And it seems like it's taking forever. Forever. You know, because there's no escalator, you actually have to do the work. For God's sakes, Jim, I'm a doctor, not an escalator. Alright. What's that? Got my peeps. I should draw little red shirts on them. Wouldn't that be awesome? I was just thinking I should probably try to summarize this whole pile of what have you. I mean, ultimately, it's trying to get this out of this. But what's really more important is to... You don't really want to cut through all these sinews here, because you want to be able to repair your heart instead of just dissolving them completely. You want to have them loosen up enough so the swords will come out. And that way the whole system can repair itself like Lilu on the table. Where is my Ace of Swords? I need it. There it is. So once once you've let go of this illusion that whatever caused these swords is friendly, say peace out. Now I'm going to do the work to figure out what the true feeling is. Getting rid of the toxic memories. Where the hell is the other one that I had? I lost my 6. There it is. Letting go of the toxic memories because they're not feeding the root system. Once you do that, you can let this light shine down into your heart chakra. It's like clearing it out. It's removing the swords is like opening the wound, right? And then you have to clean the wound before it can be dressed and then become whole again, healed. But what comes after this sort of let the light shine in is this truth that was obscured, that one sword in the middle. Okay, so once your heart is healed, your whole chakra system can start flowing again, and then you won't be as susceptible to this kind of treatment where everyone's just taking a piece of you, acting like everything's hunky-dory and everybody's friends. And this is, you know, the end result, really. Know thyself. Ah, yes, okay, good. If you want to order a reading, you can hit me up at my email, thecatcamebackatcamp@gmail.com. All these links here to payment options, merge prints, various art, both from merchant sites and actual things that I can mail to you at some point. This information is all going to be in the description box of my infomercial video, which is linked below this one. And I can also email you that information instead. Again, thecatcamebackatcamp, all one word, @gmail.com. Oh, yeah, and I'm still giving out, for people who are in separated, isolation-y, socially distant quarantine. I have JPEGs from my coloring books. I can give you a free one from each of my 2 coloring books. If you email me and you want a coloring page, you will get 2 of them to print out or color on your device. Alright, that's it. I'm probably not going to get this uploaded before midnight, but it's going to be close. Bye. Peace out.